In May last year, did you believe you could be playing for England?
Not this quick now. No way.
What best defines your personality?
Confident, I'd say. Loud, if I can add another one as well. But yeah, it's just the way I am. It's where my family are and stuff. So yeah, I'd say those things.
What word best sums up the last year in the life of Morgan Rogers?
I'll go crazy. I just think how everything's happened so quickly and how every opportunity's kind of just fallen on my lap, and then I've kind of taken it in stride and just moved forward with it.
Just over a year ago, you're at Middlesbrough. List what's happened since.
Obviously the move to Aston Villa, getting Champions League football with Villa, playing more games at Premier League level. England debut, starting this season off strong, like key marquee games where I've done well in front of people. Champions League hat-trick. Yeah, things have just happened so quickly. I'm so grateful and happy.
So the milestones, yeah, I make it signing for Villa, Premier League debut, first Premier League goal, under-21s, under-21 goals, Champions League debut, regular starter, beat Bayern, Champions League hat-trick. But, yes or no, for all the club success, does one moment for your country rank highest?
Greece away.
What happened?
Maybe my debut. When you get called back from from warming up to come on, it kind of just all hit me really quick. Like, was he calling my name? Is it really my turn? Because I watch every England game with my family, and to now be that person on the pitch that everyone's watching it, yeah, it's such a surreal moment that I can't really explain, and it was always something I wanted to do, always something I had the belief to do.
If that moment meant a lot to you, one of your teammates was very proud.
Which teammate?
The Birmingham boy.
yeah, that made it even sweeter. Showing the picture of them again is so nice, and knowing that I can share that moment with him, and he feels happy and proud for me as well at the same time is really nice.
How far did you go back?
Well, I don't remember this, but my mum and dad said apparently, I think he went to my 5th birthday party.
So that shows the family connections?
Yeah, my mum knows his parents quite well, to do with work and stuff, so yeah, we've always been around each other, and then obviously playing against each other when we were at academy, when we were younger. England squad at the same time, the first under-15 camp together. Obviously being from Birmingham, kind of stuck together because when you don't know anyone. So yeah, from then on, really.
Just explain the distance between where he lived, where you lived, and the places.
So we grew up probably 5 minutes apart from each other. They're kind of rivals, the teams, and we've kind of been rivals. When I was at West Brom when I was younger, him being at Birmingham, so yeah, always that rivalry, that wanting to do well against each other and stuff's always been there, yeah.
Has Jude become the player you expected, or has he reached a level nobody expected?
I'd say no one expected because of probably just how small he was when he was younger. Yeah. So he's all the ability he had when he was younger and the best physical attribute on the pitch every time he goes on there.
What part of his game do you take most from?
Work ethic, probably. If you watch him play, he doesn't stop. He leaves everything on the pitch every time he plays, and will do anything, whether that be tackling, defending, running back, creating, goal scoring, all that nice things that you see him do. Is
Jude the player England will build around for the next decade?
Yeah, has to be. He's the star boy of England. He's everything that England epitomises.
Jude goes to Dortmund, you go to Man City. At that point, who was favourite to make the England team first?
Maybe me, yeah. Maybe, I suppose. At the age groups when I was younger, I was considered one of the better ones in the group, for sure. So my path was probably, everyone thought he was going to probably accelerate quickly. Just that stepping stone when I moved to Man City. Everyone was talking about that move and the next academy player at Man City kind of thing, the next person to come up. So yeah, I'd probably say me at that time.
In a word, what did it mean to sign for Man City?
Yeah, it was a proud moment because it came out of nowhere. When you're that age, you're not thinking about transfers, moving. That's never on anyone's mind at 15. You just think about playing football and it kind of comes on your lap and you don't expect it. They're the best team in England. They were fighting for Champions Leagues, going for serious titles. They were the calibre of players that they had. The opportunity for me that I knew that if I did well, that I could be in and around that was something I never would have dreamed of. All I knew was playing for West Brom, playing under 23s, 18s football and everything there in that bubble. But yeah, that step away from there was very exciting. It was daunting. I'd never moved away from home and stuff, but exciting at the same time. Yeah, it was a proud moment.
You won the Youth Cup. It was a good start. The next step, I suppose, in a way, is to challenge for the first team. What didn't work?
Adaptation, I think. I struggled. Never experienced anything different, I suppose, in a footballing sense before then, and struggled to be me in kind of an all-stars team at that age group and to fit in and to show my quality within that, which I found very difficult, being able to be me in a structured team that we had, whereas West Brom was very more, I could be me and just play my game, whereas this, I'm surrounded by, everyone plays for their countries, whether it be England or different players we had, and having to adapt, I found that really difficult and really struggled.
To get a game, you go on loan. You went on loan east?
Lincoln.
South?
Bournemouth.
North?
Blackpool. The Lincoln one went so well, playing with freedom, playing with confidence, a smile on my face, great group, great manager. After the struggle when I first went to City, the freedom, the excitement came back into my game and kind of found myself again. Then the next one, didn't play, struggled for 7-8 months, lost myself again, lost my identity in terms of the player I wanted to be, and yeah, that confidence went. Then I get injured for 6 months. Then I go out on loan to Blackpool to play for a manager that I played with at Lincoln just to get games, because I needed games after probably not playing for 18 months. He gets sacked after 2 games. Yeah, them three years were hard for different things.
Without those 3 years, are you here now?
No.
That important?
Yeah.
What did you gain when you look back now?
The toughness to go through the hard yards, to learn about myself as a player, as a person. Yeah, to improve, to grow up. And I feel like I needed that at that time. I wasn't ready for that men's step, that men's football jump, what it takes to get to the top. So I needed them experiences to hit me, and to hit me in the way that they did made me the better person and player I am now.
Which England player went on loan to League One and Championship clubs more than 10 years ago?
Harry Kane.
Shows then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Skipper will say exactly the same, that it moulded him, it made him the person and the player he is.
Why did City let you go?
It wasn't good enough. Simple as that. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to be there. I wasn't myself. I wasn't the person that they signed in terms of what they expected me to go on and be. And yeah, it wasn't the right player at the right time for me or for the club.
Which coach has had the biggest impact on your career?
Unai, obviously clear with the style of player, that what he made me, what confidence he embedded in me, and allowed me to be me and to really show my skills. Moga Carrot was the coach that spoke to me away from football and always had that line of communication, which I thought was vital at that time. I still speak to him now.
What is the one quality Thomas Tuchel says his team must have first?
Grit.
You've had your fair share of grit to get this far, haven't you?
Yeah, needed. Yeah, it's essential.